Good day, my name is Prita Jayatisa. Today we're going to present about ProCare Home for Senior Care along with my friends Susanna Yaakob, Kavita Narayanan, Rosnita Rashid, Azlan Jusho, Joanne Benjamin Amos, Chong Si Yui, Yogadevi Ganesh, Nuraini binti Safi, Nur Hidayu binti Abdurrahman, and Siti Suri Tomin. The outline of this presentation is, first we're going to talk about definition of entrepreneurship, type of entrepreneurship, introduction of Ms. Radhika, inspiration to start the business, the service that have been offered, and the learning experience in running a business, the quality that entrepreneurs possess, the obstacle of entrepreneur, and the business now compared to the first she started the business, how to manage the work-life balance of Ms. Radhika, and advice in the term of legal and accounting, inspiring advice from her to those who are going to start their own business, and last is conclusion. The definition of the entrepreneurship, the term entrepreneur was originated in French word, which is in 13th century, from word of entrepreneur. And the noun of entrepreneur is significantly a person who actively pursue business and venture or speculative project. The other hand, entrepreneurship is an act and an art of being entrepreneur or someone who is boldly undertake the innovations and introduce a new concept.
Hello everyone. So my name is Siti Surabiti Tomin. So for this part of our presentation, I will be talking about the type entrepreneur behind of ProCare, which is the best described as social entrepreneur. So a social entrepreneur is someone who runs a business not just for profit, but also it solves social problem. In this case of ProCare, the main focus is improving elderly care services. This include healthcare, emotional support, and rehabilitation for the senior. So, what makes these type entrepreneurs, especially in that it is combined business goal which is social mission. Instead of only thinking about money, it's also aimed to improve the quality of life of both client and their family. So, why does social entrepreneurs fit for ProCare? It is because of business not only about making income, but also about helping the aging population, which is growing social needs. It reflects values like compassion, empathy, and community impact. And that's exactly what ProCare stands for. So by providing essential services for the elderly in a respectful and caring environment, ProCare show the entrepreneurs can make a real difference in people's life. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Rosniza. Today I would like to present regarding about biodata for Mrs. Radhika Kupusami. Mrs. Radhika Kupusami from Ipoh Perak and entrepreneurship in nursing home. She's been graduating in nursing line in year 2003 with experience of clinical instructor and work abroad in Saudi Arabia before. So she transitioned bedside care to business reflect and involving roles of nursing as a leader and innovator.
Hi, my name is Azlina binti Jusho. In this slide, I will talk about what inspired Ms. Radhika to start the nursing home care business. Before becoming a businesswoman, she's working as a clinical instructor. As part of his job, she always brought the nursing student to visit the nursing home. During this visit, she got to observe the real environment, see how the facilities operated, and even talk to the owner. From this experience, an idea struck her. She realized that there were many opportunities to improve the quality of care in nursing home. At the same time, she always dreamed to become a businesswoman. So she decided to combine her passion for nursing with entrepreneurship by starting her nursing home care. Her story shows how real-world nursing experience can become a business idea. By being exposed to patient needs and see how care deliver, nurses like Miss Ratika can find meaningful way to contribute through entrepreneurship as supported by June 2024. Finally, this shows that nurses are not limited to clinical work only. With their knowledge and passion, they can create impactful change in the healthcare sector by offering innovative care services, just like what Ms. Ratika did. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Susanna binti Yaakob. I am from cohort 5. Service that offer at Miss Ratiga Nursing Home is patient care, where are immobile patient like stroke, amputated and coma patient. All type of this patient will come to her nursing home. The service are most in demand is basic ADL care, where they need full care and full attendance like turning, feeding, suctioning, bathing and diaper changes. The nursing home also provide extended nursing care for patient being discharged from the hospital but still requiring intensive support. The nursing home will carry out nursing care initiated in the hospital to her nursing center.
My name is Chong Zehui. So now I will discuss about the learning experience in running a business. Number one, need to be patient. Dealing with the daily changes like mental illness and rehabilitation's challenge is a significant learning experience. It is not easy to deal with difficult patients, so patience is needed. Number two, financial planning. Nursing home have significant expenses including the staffing, food, medical supplies and facility maintenance. So effective cost allocations and budgeting are crucial for financial stability. Next, leadership management. Effective leadership is essential for managing a team of nurses or caregiver and a support personnel. It demands a clear vision, empathy, and the ability to inspire the other to provide necessary support and guide their teams to provide a quality care. Next, effective communications. Effective communications among the staff member is vital for seamless care, coordinations, and fostering a trust. It requires us to listen actively, discuss the conflicts, and also provide constructive feedback to improve our communications and provide a quality care. Lastly, adapting to a change. Healthcare is constantly evolving in new technologies and regulations and crises. A nursing home must be flexible to adopt a new practice, always update the safety rules, and handle unexpected crises like pandemics, COVID-19. This requires a proactive, innovative mindset and the ability to guide the staff through the uncertainty, emphasizing continuous learning and flexible culture to provide a high-quality care.
Now I'm going to talk about what quality an entrepreneur should possess. First is creativity. The entrepreneur must think outside of the box to innovate, solve problems, and differentiate their offering in the competitive market. Next is professionalism. This is something is important, become a trustworthy, responsibility, and integrity in building their relationship with the employee or the customer. Risk-taking is something is important as well because a successful entrepreneur should calculate their risk to pursue the growth and the innovation. Passion is something is one of the quality is to fuel the persistence and resilience while pursuing their business, and it also helping the entrepreneur to overcome the setback and to stay motivated. Planning is something they need to do prior of to take some businesses because it will create a detailed business plans, and it also with effective planning it will reduce the risk and increase the likelihood of success by setting a clear goal and anticipating the challenges. Knowledge is something is to understand the industry and the market trend and business fundamental in business fundamental is important for informed decision making. Social skills, which is something make the person strong in communication and networking skill, will help the entrepreneur attract the customer and investor. And the last is empathy. To understanding the needs and emotion of others will help the entrepreneur to build a strong company culture and deliver customer-centered solution. Based on Mrs. R experience, the entrepreneur should have a clear vision and a spirit of innovation before starting the business. With this clear vision, they will be able to make a proper decision, critically analyze their problem, and possessing a strong capacity of risk tolerance, as they need to be ready to take a risk when they're trying to implement changes in their management. She also emphasized leadership is crucial for entrepreneur. It is involving managing subordinate to ensure the smooth operation of their businesses.
Assalamualaikum and hi sir. I'm Nurani binti Safi'i. I will continue our presentation with the next slide. So what is the current challenges or the obstacle that will be faced by this entrepreneur? From the financial challenges, sometimes they will find it hard to manage cash flow and also daily cost. And sometimes because of these small entrepreneur or small businesses, they find it difficult to get funding. From emotional and mental stress, because of the long working hours, they found it difficult to manage a personal and also work life. And it can lead to a high pressure, and it sometimes can lead to a severe burnout or also anxiety. And they still need to make decisions under stress. From staff and also team challenges, sometimes they find it hard to find a reliable and skilled staff, and also a high staff turnover among healthcare, that she need to do reassurance, or they need to do constantly train and also motivate staff, because of a poor teamwork can lead to poor quality of care to the patient. So from a market and competition, they will find it tough competition from a big company, because they are new. They sometimes not very well known to the client. Okay, so they need to earn trust from the client and also the family. And there is some limited resources also to the market efficiently, that can lead to these challenges they will be facing.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Nur Hidayu binti Abi Rahman. So I'm from ODL Nursing Cohort 5. Now I will continue our presentation with the business progression. What is the business progression? For your information, business progression is a structured development of a company. It is involve revenue growth, customer expansion, and process optimization, which is you will face a common stage including first is the startup. When you run a business, you need to have idea to start up your business, what kind of business you want to do. Second is to grow. How to grow the business? When you have plan or idea to do business, you need to do a brainstorm to get a idea how to grow your business, to make sure people will know about your business. In between this also, you will face the maturity, which is during this business running or progression, you will face and many obstacles, which is you can get experience and knowledge from it. And also renewal or decline, which means during to run this business, you need to have a way to improve your business, service, or product. Even at the same time, maybe your business or product or what you offer been rejected by your customer. That is normal in the to build up your business. Second is the key drive of progression. What is the key drive of progression? They have three. First is digital transformation, which is automation, scalability, and customer engagement. To get or maintain this customer engagement, for example, you know, always just can do put a poster, a banner to make sure people know about your business. At the same time, you can use the improvement of our technology by promote or doing advertisement in the TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook to make sure people know what kind of business that you run and people know where to find you. At the same time, also, second key is the innovation. Not always come with the one product. You need to always come or update with a new product, or if you want to maintain the same product, improve the product, add on more good in your product to make sure your customer will choose your product. Why choose the product as a priority others than other product? At the same time, when they buy from you or get the buy from you or choose you from the service that you gave, this is a good process, because the good service will maintain a good customer, because customer always want a good service from the company that they choose. And then that is the sustainability practice. This is a long impact for the company, which is corporate responsibility, because from this business progression you will experience a lot or face a lot of customer, which is you know how to handle it before. The sustainability practice is really important to keep the business progression good day by day. Now we continue with the importance of leadership, which is leadership always will guide the company through uncertainty, manage changes effectively, and build a culture of innovation and adaptability, because a good leadership can drive a company or as a team leader to achieve what their target in their company, to in between at the same time to grow up their company time by time. Last but not least is the non-linear growth, which is we know progression is not always a straight line, and it's required flexibility and responsiveness. Business that embrace innovation and customer centricity tends to thrive. For example, like Mrs. R situation, when she ran the business, even during the COVID era, and at the same time, same people, the same business with her, she faced a lot of challenging. So to maintain and keep a business running, her priority is to keep a good service, more the quality than quantity. That is the way that she used to maintain her business progression, to make sure her customer loyal with her, and at the same time can grow her business and maintain the progression well. The highlight for my topic is business progression is a vital for sustainability and competitiveness. Do you know the formula is to maintain the successful progression is always need a digital strategy plus with innovation and strong leadership. This is a good combination to keep and maintain in your business progression. Adapting to external and internal obstacle is essential during the business progression, because this is the way that you can learn and improve your business day by day. Thank you from now, and then the next slide we continue by my colleague.
Very good day. I am Yoga Devi Ganesh from cohort 5, group 20 of entrepreneurship subject. So in the next slide from our entrepreneurship assignment, I will continue on work-life balance, which we asked Mrs. R regarding how did she manage her work-life balance. So she replied as she had to manage her time well. So basically she able to segregate her time between business and family. The time management for her is very important. So, and also from the article from Banacare 2024 mentioned that though this particular tactic is not commonly used, entrepreneurs can improve work-life integration by using effective coping mechanism, like clearly defining boundaries between work and personal time and removing oneself from work entirely for predominant period of time. So this technique is almost similarly used by Mrs. R in her business. Thank you.
Legal and accounting. So make sure you fully comprehend the legal and administrative criteria for starting a business, especially those set forth by the organization, like the Companies Commission of Malaysia, SSM, and Kebajikan. And you should learn and have to know about the landed property, and this is to successfully begin and maintain the firm with financial stability and strategic foresight. And make sure you register the company under the proper business structure with the SSM. So you have to think the proper name by choosing the name like example home care service center in Berhad. This is to convey your professionalism and the quality of the service provided. And you have to know and create thorough beginning budget that accounts for marketing, insurance, equipment, transportation, salaries, and business registration. Legal and accounting. So make sure you fully comprehend the legal and administrative criteria for starting a business, especially those set forth by the organization like the Companies Commission of Malaysia SSM and Kebajikan. And you should learn and have to know about the landed property, and this is to successfully begin and maintain the firm with financial stability and strategic foresight. And make sure you register the company under the proper business structure with the SSM. So you have to think the proper name by choosing the name like example home care service center in Berhad. This is to convey your professionalism and the quality of the service provided. And you have to know and create thorough beginning budget that accounts for marketing, insurance, equipment, transportation, salaries, and business registration.
Inspiring advice for those who like to venture into business. First, start a business with a stable financial background. Before starting any business, make sure you have enough saving for financial support. Second, ready to take a risk for better flow and face the up and downs of business. Business is not always predictable. There will be moments of success and moments of struggle. You must be mentally prepared to take calculated the risk and accept failures as part of growth. Third, keep investing in a positive mindset and apply the best solution in every situation or challenges. Always stay hopeful and proactive even during hard times. A positive mindset allows you to think clearly and avoid panic. And the fourth will be give yourself time to go through the beginning phase to achieve a steady situation. Starting a business takes time. You may not see profit or success immediately, and that is okay. Be patient and be yourself on the process. Over the time, with consistent and learning your business will reach a more stable, sustainable point.
Now I'm going to talk about what quality an entrepreneur should possess. First is creativity. The entrepreneur must think outside of the box to innovate, solve problem, and differentiate their offering in the competitive market. Next is professionalism. This is something is important, become a trustworthy, responsibility and integrity in building their relationship with the employee or the customer. Risk taking is something is important as well because a successful entrepreneur should calculate their risks to pursue their growth and their innovation. Passion is something is need to be is one of the quality is to fuel the persistence and resilience while pursuing their business, and it also helping the entrepreneur to overcome the setback and to stay in motivated. Planning is something is they need to do prior of to take some businesses because it will create a detailed business plans, and it also with effective planning it will reduce the risk and increase the likelihood of success by setting a clear goal and anticipating the challenges. Knowledge is something is to understand the industry and the market trend and business fundamental in business fundamental is important for informed decision making. Social skills, which is something make the person strong in communication and networking skill, will help the entrepreneur attract the customer and investor. And the last is empathy. To understanding the needs and emotion of others will help the entrepreneur to build a strong company culture and deliver customer-centered solution. Based on Mrs. R experience, the entrepreneur should have a clear vision and a spirit of innovation before starting the business. With this clear vision, they will be able to make a proper decision, critically analyze their problem, and possessing a strong capacity of risk tolerance, as they need to be ready to take a risk when they're trying to implement changes in their management. She also emphasized leadership is crucial for entrepreneur. It is involving managing subordinate to ensure the smooth operation of their businesses.